So I'm trying to think of the subject that I want to speak on today. And the thing that keeps coming to mind is self love. That's been dominating my mental landscape recently, so I might as well pour out these words out of my mind and see what happens in time. But I'm baffled that a lot of people don't love their self. They choose not to take care of their self. This is not a judgment per se, but it's just an observation. Especially as we get older, because when you get into your 50s, everything changes. You can be doing everything right, and some days you feel out. You wake up feeling less than average. So compound that with prominently unhealthy lifestyle overall, that sets the stage for a health crisis down the line. And that's something, I think that's the main thing we should be thinking about as we age, is how to avoid a health crisis, because we don't bounce back like we used to. And it takes effort and consistency and all that good stuff to get and stay on the right track. But the main thing you need is discipline. If you don't have any discipline, there's no amount of motivation that will get you to the finish line. But those with discipline, they realize there is no finish line, because when they accomplish one goal, that just sets the stage for the next thing. And then you get to a point where you gotta have it, and you don't feel right unless you get it. But to get the thing, you gotta do the thing. So that's the quandary that most people are in, because they don't want to do the thing, but they want to have the thing. But somewhere along the line, people became afraid of hard, uncomfortable work. I know it could be hard starting out. That's why you got to take it in small chunks in the beginning. Just get your mind and body used to doing something new, and then something that stresses the ego a little bit, because the ego wants to stay exactly like it is. It doesn't want to change. So there's going to be some resistance, but it's up to you to have a strategy at the ready when you start feeling like you want to fall off, or just losing motivation. Part of being disciplined is having that strategy to employ when you start to feel those